Vandeyam Siguro Shiyatapadakamalam Sigurun Vaishnavascha Sirupam Sagrajatam Sahaganaraghunathanitam Tam Sajivam Shaddaitam Shabadatam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakanitam अमज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य घनाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमः विष्णुपादाय गौरङ्गपृष्ठरूपिणे श्रीभक्तिविबुधाय वैवधानिति नामिने। नमः विष्णुपादाय गौरङ्गप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमद्भक्तिप्रमदाय पुरीगच्छामि नामिने। नमः विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिसिद्धान्त सरस्वतीति नामिने। नमः गौरकिशोराय साक्षात् वैराग्यमूर्तये विप्रलम्बवर्षाम्बुधे पादाम्बुजाय ते नमः। नमः भक्तिविनोदाय सच्चिदानन्दनामिने गौरशक्तिस्वरूपाय रूपानुगपराय ते गौराविर्भावभूमेष्ठां निर्दिष्ट सज्जनप्रिय वैष्णव सार्वभौम श्रीजगन्नाथाय ते नमः। वंशकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। At first, I offer my respectful obeisances to our Gurudev, Srimad Bhakti Vibuddha Badhan Goswami Maharaj. After that, I offer my respectful obeisances to our Parama Gurudev and Guru Parampara. And I also offer my respectful obeisances to all assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. Today we will start reading Srimad Bhagavad Gita from chapter 8. Chapter 8's name is Akshar Brahma Yag. From this chapter we will read. And today we will read text number 12. So in this text, what Lord Shri Krishna says to Arjuna, that things we will learn. Lord Shri Krishna says, सर्वदाराणि संयम मनोहृदिर्निरुद्ध च मूर्धान्न धारयन्नात्मन प्रमाणमस्थित योगधारयम्. Now we will learn each word of this Sanskrit word. What is the meaning of each word? At first, Sarvadarani, all the doors of the body. Samyama, controlling. Mana, the mind. Hidi, in the heart. Niruddha, confining. Cha, also. Murdhani, on the head. Adhaya, fixing. Atmanaha, of the soul. Pranama, the life air. Asthitaha, situated in. Yogadharanam, the yogic situation. Now we will read what is the meaning of this text. The yogic situation is that the detachment from the all sensual engagement. That means the yogic situation, the yoga practice. What is the main purpose of the yoga practice is our sense enjoyment, sense engagement, or whatever sense we have. That means we have five senses. We have to engage these five senses to Lord Shri Krishna's services, not any other things. All kind of sensual engagement we have to stop, and closing all the doors of senses. What is the sense? Senses is our knowledge acquiring things. From these senses we acquire knowledge, and we have to, what should we do? We have to close all the doors. Doors means from where we acquire knowledge. That means we have to first close all the senses and fixing. We have to fix our mind from where? Fix our mind on heart. On our heart we have to fix our mind and the life air. Life air at the top of our head. That means the life here, we have to fix our life here on our top of our head, and one establish himself. This is the process of yoga practice. We have to practice in this way the yoga practice. If we do yoga, this yoga is Sashtanga yoga. But this yoga practice is suggested here. So that means the things which is suggested here. So the process is that one first has to close. We have to first close all the doors of our sense enjoyment. Oh, that means our senses, all our five senses must be stopped to acquiring acquiring knowledge from this material world. We have to fix our senses on something and fix our mind on Lord Shri Krishna. This practice is called Pratyahara. Pratyahara means withdrawing the senses from the sense object. Whatever sense object is present in our in this place, we have to withdraw our senses from that place and engage our senses to what? To Lord Shri Krishna. In this way, we have to practice yoga. The sense organ for acquiring knowledge. What is the main purpose of our senses? Main purpose of our senses is to acquiring knowledge. What are our senses? Main senses is the eyes, the ears, nose, tongue, and touch. From these five knowledge acquiring senses, we gain every kind of knowledge from this material world. We have to control. We have to control these five knowledge acquiring senses and should not be allowed our in self gratification. That means all our senses must be used in devotional service if we practice this bhakti yoga. In this way, our mind focuses on the super soul, and our mind is what? Our mind is very restless, and this restless mind should be fixed, and our mind should be focused on Lord Shri Krishna. In this way, we have to practice yoga and super soul, and we have to think super soul in where? In our heart. We have to think in this way. And life forces, whatever life forces in present in our body, we have to raise. This life here should be raised and put into raised to the top of our head. This is the process of yoga practice. In this way, all monks in our Vedic time, every monks practice in this yoga practice. And in the 16th chapter, now we are reading chapter 8. When we will read chapter 16, this process of yoga described very in detail. So what should we do? Now we are just learning the summarization of this yoga practice and the best process of but as mentioned before, this practice is not practical in this age. This is the practice of one of the process of yoga practice. We are now practicing bhakti yoga process. This bhakti yoga process is very easy compared to this mentioned yoga process. So what should we do? We have to focus on bhakti yoga. Bhakti yoga is very easy process. And this type of yoga is not possible in this age because our mind is restless and our all kind of senses is not controlled properly. But what is saying, we have to first control all our senses properly and fix our mind on Lord Shri Krishna. In this way, we have to practice. But this type of practice is not possible in this age. This is Kali Yoga. In this Kali Yoga, this kind of yoga practice is not possible. So in this age, only one process of yoga practice is recommended. That is only chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. If we chant this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, then our mind will be fixed on Lord Shri Krishna, and gradually all our senses will be fixed. And this is the practical process in this yoga process, because this Bhagavad Gita knowledge is not for only Kali Yoga. This Bhagavad Gita is eternal. The knowledge of Bhagavad Gita is eternal knowledge. So that means whatever is mentioned in this the thing in this verse is not only for this age. This process of yoga process is practiced earlier stages, but now it is not possible. In this stage, that means in this age, we should only focus on our Krishna consciousness movement. We have to join this Krishna consciousness movement. By joining this, we will be feel happy. Otherwise, in any circumstances, we will not be happy. So we have to fix our mind on Lord Shri Krishna, and we have to join Krishna consciousness movement. If one is always able to fix his mind on Krishna, that means what is saying, we have to focus our mind on Lord Shri Krishna, not nothing else. But in this process, what is mentioned in this verse is not possible in this age. We have to focus. We have to practice the yoga process which is suitable for in this age. This is the process of devotional service. Devotional service to Lord Shri Krishna we have to practice, and this practice is very easy for him to remain an undisturbed transcendental trance or in samadhi. That means everything which is mentioned in this process of yoga is not possible for us. We have to only focus on Krishna consciousness movement or Bhakti movement. In this way, we have to fix our mind to Lord Shri Krishna. This is mentioned here. But if we practice this Ashtanga yoga process, which is not possible in this age. Lord Shri Krishna also recommended that Shata Chakra Yoga, which was the thing we learned yesterday. In Shata Chakra Yoga, we fixed our life hair in between of our eyebrows. In between of our eyebrows, we fixed our life hair. And taking for granted that Arjun might know that how to practice Shata Chakra Yoga. That means Arjun knows how to practice this Shata Chakra Yoga. Lord explain the process in the following verses. Lord Shri Krishna explains how to practice this Shata Chakra Yoga. Lord says that Brahman, although one without a second. What is the Brahman? Brahman is that which is the super soul. It has various manifestations and features, especially for the impersonalist, the Akshara or Omkara. Impersonalist or Nirvisheshvadi focused on only one Akshara, Omkara, the syllable Om, is identical with Brahman. That what is the Brahman? In English word, the things is Omkara, the syllable Om is called actually Brahman. Krishna here explained the impersonal Brahman. That means here Krishna explained how impersonal practice yoga, in which renounced order of sages entered. In the Vedic system of knowledge, students from the very beginning. In the Vedic system of knowledge, that means in the earlier stages, the learning should every student learn only Veda, and their knowledge of source of knowledge was Veda. And this time, the very beginning, they taught how to vibrate the Om. That means their pronunciation of Om is very important on that time, and learn of unlimited, ultimate impersonal Brahman by living with a spiritual master. Now we are going to learn for learning we go school, but in the Vedic time, every student for learning they went to Gurukula, where they ultimately impersonal Brahman by living with a spiritual master. When they stayed with spiritual master and learn how to vibrate Om, and they practice complete celibacy. That means on this celibacy they never see any woman and etc. In this way, they realize two Brahman features. So that and this is the process. In this process, they realize how to what is the Brahman features are present. The practice is very essential for the students in the advancement of spiritual life. Or that means if we want to advance in spiritual life, this kind of practice we have to adopt. And but at the moment, such brahmachari, but in this stage of in this age, this type of practice is not possible because we are not practicing brahmachari life properly. That means unmarried celibate life is not at all possible. So in this age, staying unmarried, but that means celibate, but brahmachari is not possible. The social construction of the world has changed. That means this type of process of acquiring knowledge and yoga practice was very earlier in the earlier stage was practiced, but in this stage, in this Kali Yoga, this kind of process is not suitable. So much there is no possibility on practicing celibacy from the beginning. That means a student not practicing properly celibacy properly and in the beginning of student life. That means in this age students do not practice celibacy properly. Throughout the world there are many institutions of different knowledge. That means in this world we see there are many process of acquiring knowledge, but there is no recognized institution. But we saw various schools, colleges, university. All these place only material knowledge is taught. No, there is no process of that taught how to serve Bhagavad Lord Shri Krishna. But Lord God, there is nothing is taught in our school, college, or university. But there is no recognized institution where student can be educated. The Brahmachari principle. That means Brahmachari. What is the main characteristic should be in Brahmachari life? This is not taught in any school, colleges, and universities. That means in earlier time this Brahmachari life is taught, but at the present time this Brahmachari principle is not taught properly. That's why this type of yoga practice is not possible in this age. Unless the practice is celibacy, advancement in spiritual. That means if anyone want to advancement in of their spiritual life, they have to practice celibacy. But without celibacy, the advancement in spiritual life is very difficult. Therefore, Lord Chaitanya announced according to the spiritual injunction. That means Lord Chaitanya appeared in this Kali Yoga, and what is the suitable for this yoga? Lord Shri Krishna appeared as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and advised us. In this age of Kali, that in this age no process of realizing the supreme is possible. That means in this way we cannot realize Lord Shri Krishna. And then chanting, only there is the only one process, that is chanting the holy name of Lord Shri Krishna. If we chanting properly name of Lord Shri Krishna, Hare Krishna name, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Then this is the practice of for this age. If we properly practice in this age, then our life will be perfect, and the main purpose of human life will be fulfilled. Otherwise, our life will be spoiled. So we have to always start the bhakti yoga in the beginning of our life. Whatever stage we are staying, we have to practice bhakti yoga process. Without practicing bhakti yoga, our life is not good at all. And the yoga process which is mentioned here is not suitable in this age. we have to adopt the process which is suitable in this age. Only Hare Krishna Mahamantra, chanting the holy name of Lord Shri Krishna is recommended in the for this age. So we have to always try to chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, and we have to practice Bhakti Yoga, that means serving to Lord Shri Krishna. We have to practice. If we practice properly, then our life will be success in this way. And at the end of our life, when we'll leave this body, we'll go to Galaka Vrindavan, where Lord Shri Krishna resides. We will get that dham. Otherwise, if we only engage in material activity, then after that, after this body, when will death appear, then we again get this material body again. So we have to practice spiritual things. Spiritual things means we have to practice how to serve Lord Shri Krishna. If we serve properly in this way, then the main purpose of life will be fulfilled. Otherwise, our life will not be valuable in this life. So we have to always try to practice how to serve Lord Shri Krishna. In this way, we have to fix our life. Now we are giving Vishram this part. Now we will learn the Mahatma of Bhagavad Gita. What is the significance or what is the importance of this Bhagavad Gita? Now we will read which slokas? We will read 45 and 46 slokas. Here Lord Shri Krishna says what is the importance of this Bhagavad Gita. Lord Shri Krishna says, Gita me chattamam sthanam, Gita me paramam padam, Gita me paramam guchham, Gita me paramam guru. That means what is the meaning of this verse? This verse is Gita is the knowledge of Gita is very high, and Gita is paramapad, and that means everything. The knowledge of Bhagavad Gita is very important in each and every stage, and it is a very confidential knowledge and Parama Guru. That means our supreme most spiritual teacher. गीताश्रयं तिष्ठामि गीता मे परमं गुह्यं गीता ज्ञानं समाश्रित त्रिलोकीं पालयाम. That means what Lord Shri Krishna says, Gita is our supreme adult. Gita is our future, and present time is also Gita. Gita ज्ञान के सम्मुख प्रकाश. If we get this knowledge of Gita, by knowledge of this Gita, Lord Shri Krishna maintains these three walls. Here we are giving the Vishram of this part. Now we'll do on Kirtan. Hari Haraye Nama Krishna Yadavaya Nama Yadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Nama Gopala Govinda Ram Shri Madhusudan Giridhari Gopinath Madana Mahan Shri Chaitanya Nityananda Shri Advaita Sita Hari Guru Vaishnava Bhagavata Gita Shri Rupa Sanatan Bhatta Raghunath Shri Jiva Gopal Bhatta Das Raghunath এই ছয় গোসাইয়ের করি চরণ বন্দন যাহা হইতে বিঘ্ননাশ অভীষ্ট পূরণ এই ছয় গোসাই যাহার মই তার দাস তা সবার পদরেণু মর পঞ্চগ্রাস তাদেরও চরণ সেবী ভক্ত শনিবাস জনমে জনমে হারি অভিলাষ, এই ছয় গোসাই যাবে ব্রজে কৈলাবাস। রাধা কৃষ্ণ নিত্য লীলা করিলা প্রকাশ, আনন্দে বল হরি ভজ বৃন্দাবন। শ্রী গুরু বৈষ্ণব পদে মজায় মন, শ্রী গুরু বৈষ্ণব পদ পদ্ম করিয়াস। নম সংকীর্তন করে নরোত্তম দাস। Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. নিতাই গৌর হরি বল, হরি বল, হরি বল, হরি বল। জয় শ্রী নিতাই গৌর প্রেমানন্দে হরি হরি বল।